official trailer of Clayface was released on Monday the 13th. Did anyone get to see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Most definitely.
What are your guys' thoughts?
I mean, it looked good. I'm not one of the biggest horror fans, but I think this will do very well. I think this is really cool. I love when they try to put superheroes in different genres anyways. So I love trying that out. It definitely looks, I think this is a pretty common description so far for it. It seems very much like the animated series, right? Way they're probably going to go with it, which seems smart. I liked how they did that in Batman Animated, of course. So yeah, it looks really good. I was kind of me and my fiance were really kind of more hoping along the lines of more practical effects than digital, but it looks sick anyways.
All right, so here's your questions and trivia. So question 1, if you had to choose one villain Batman could break his no-kill rule for, who would it be?
Choose one villain. Okay.
Superman.
Love it. Love it, Rude. Love it.
He's always seen him as a threat.
What's going on, Belmore?
Superman.
He's always been a threat, right?
She is technically a villain, so.
I'm not a fan of the killing aspect, so if I had to go along with your question here, let's do it. If I had to choose a villain that Batman had to break his kill rule for, I guess maybe Deathstroke or something like that. Maybe Deathstroke. That'd be a good 1v1 at that point.
And then he just comes back.
And he just comes back. Yeah, see? I knew you would find my way around that. I knew you.
Callie?
Raish.
That was I was thinking Raish. I'll go through.
He is like the one that wants to do the most damage. You know what I mean? He wants to kill off an entire city, so he's got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He can handle everyone else. He doesn't need to kill anyone else.
So starting off, we have the new Batman Beyond from KO'd. There's no price yet, no release date, but I did give you guys 3 pictures so you could see everything this comes with, and you can see him with his regular head and his human head. So what do you guys think about this one? I think it looks pretty sick.
Well, I mean, there's no cape on it, so I think...
Oh, there you go. Mike sold. No cape. No. So I assume the flaps are removable, which is really cool. And I like how they have the claw fingers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more articulation to his hands, I would hope, right?
Well,
to his arms, not his hands, but his arms.
Yeah, you're getting 5 sets of hands.
Right?
4 hands.
That kind of makes
the batarangs. The batarangs look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are those thrusters?
Yeah.
So you can suspend him and those things come out as boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really has. So before we get on to our comics, we're going to give this Mike his time to shine and learn a little bit about Mike and what he does and about his LCS and everything like that. So we're going to make Mike on the big screen here.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, I've been in the comic and game store retail life for a long time now. I think almost 20 years now. Finally have my own shop. I was running shops for a bunch of different people in Northern California and Southern California, and I just finally decided to do it myself. I got a really great group of business partners, Alan and Chris. They're like the heart and soul of the team there, and then I just kind of bring on my random knowledge, I guess. But I really like it. We try to do our shop is really focused on community, and which we love to have people come on in and just discuss. My mindset about shops is like you can find anything in a shop online. You can. It's not about the stuff you find online. It's about talking to people and enjoying wanting to come back and discussing the new issues or what's, getting the recommendations or just having a good time while you're there. And so that's kind of what we really take to heart at 9/8. So that's kind of our thing.
Because we heard from Mr. Cali Comics, Nightwing is your favorite character. Can you explain us why?
Sure. I love Nightwing. He has his flaws for sure, pretty glaring ones. But I love Nightwing in the sense that originally when he comes out, right, he's Robin, right? He's the first ever sidekick, and he was meant to be you, right, the reader. You can join Batman on this journey to stop crime and help be a good, a hero for everybody. And so as he grew up, everyone grew up around with him, and then joining, creating the Teen Titans, and then leading the Teen Titans, and being this leader and this beacon. I think he mentions it in it's either Kingdom Come or Justice. One of the Alex Ross books. It's like he is like Grayson can be infallible in the sense that he's like the ultimate good. I like that he's trained by both Batman and Superman. Right, he has both the light and the dark with him, and he still chooses to be who he is, rather than just succumbing to what like Bruce is, having his mission, being who he is. Nightwing can inspire, he can lift you up, he can bring a smile to your face, while at the same time he can protect you. And so I like that a lot. Like I said, he has some issues for sure, and they bring the drama with him for sure. But he's just a good guy, and I think that I like to. He's something I inspired to be, at least the good parts of him.
This is true horror style writing. There's, just a lot of suspense going on for the reader, because you can see the airplane coming. You know what's going to happen. You don't know exactly what's going to happen, but Snyder did a great job of putting us in that field with these guys, and for me, it really hit home seeing Scarecrow with no shoes on, because I walk around barefoot a lot, like I always have since I was a kid. So I don't know. It was kind of cool to see. Like, this Scarecrow is different. He's very much more menacing than any Scarecrow ever to me. And I don't know what his game is. And to answer Mike's question, I put in the chat, but I think it's in the cigarette smoke. I think that maybe he laces his cigarettes, and maybe it's the cigarette, or maybe it's the way the cigarette interacts with him. I don't know, but the smoke seems to be the driving factor for the fear.
Nice. Mike, you want to chime in?
I mean, yeah, that's all. I couldn't agree more. The only thing I'll add is that I love the subtlety of Scarecrow, because mainstream Scarecrow is very over the top, right? Mm-hmm. He is dressed as a Scarecrow. Tinian's had all these kind of like extras on his costume, which made him look cool, right? And in the Arkham games, he has his syringe fingers, right? He's always been very extra, Scarecrow. This one's very subtle. It's very much like, and I like that it was in the daytime, like what John was saying. Like, the horrors come to Gotham, and even the daylight isn't going to save you from it.
Yeah, that's a good title.
It's this like very subtle horror that it just kind of creeps up on you, which is even.
It's almost like Scott Snyder gave himself the chance to rewrite Batman. Because it feels like as a writer, maybe you're always following all these rules, and you're like, okay, this is what Batman has to be. And Scott Snyder still did a great job, but now he gets to just make his own universe. Because Batmobile is still doing a fucking amazing job. Just fun and outrageous, and just like thick, man. I want to, dude. I literally, after reading this page right here, I'm like, I'm gonna buy me a yellow sweater, bro, a yellow hoodie, and just wear it my whole. I swear, everything's perfect in this book.
He's also one of the rare people that will stand up to Batman, which I like, and I'm glad you're showing these panels right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He, and not only the fact that people do stand up to Batman, but it's the fact that he stands up to Batman, and Batman actually listens. That's the thing, which I like a lot. Is the fact that people stand up to Batman a lot, but he'll just be like, no, I know I'm right, you're wrong, stupid. I'll either fight you or walk away. he doesn't do that with Grayson. He will take what he understands Grayson's criticisms and takes it to heart, more than I think he does very rarely with anyone else. So I like when they include this in any Nightwing or Batman books, is when Grayson actually stands up to Batman. And
I really liked how they kind of made her like talk like Batman too in the little Batman boxes, like how Batman usually talks to himself, like breaking down things. Like they did that with Harley too, which I thought was really cool. But hers were kind of more like of her doctorate type. Like it was a lot of like doctor type words I found.
Yeah, if you like the Batquin, the way she does that talking and narrating, definitely pick up number 60, Dan, because that entire issue is like that and is fucking.
But Catwoman knows instantly, which is I thought was really cool. She's like this actor that Black Mask has playing or portraying Holly, like doing everything. Selena just knows something's not right with this Holly. So she's like, see here, she's got her by the throat, like, tell me where Holly is. Tell me where Holly is. She's like, I'm right here. You're hurting me. I'm right here. She's like, no, you're not. And then this is, I found creepy. Like, she pulls the skin, like, off this lady's face.
Yeah.
Face off.
Yeah. And Catwoman knew, like, the whole time this lady's like, I'm not telling you. And then what was creepy was, like, I'm going to get my prize. This girl's saying, like, I'm getting my prize if I kill you. Ironically, our Oracle report is on Batwoman, is a member of Batman family and a vigilante who operates in Gotham City. The original Batwoman, Cassie Kane, acted as a female counterpart to Batman with her sidekick Batgirl and romantically pursued Batman. In the modern era, her legacy is taken up by the army brat Kate Kane, a young woman expelled from West Point due to her sexuality. She is the cousin of Bruce Wayne, with her father Jacob Kane being his brother of Martha Kane, Bruce's mother.
True.
What do you think of Batwoman? You guys got any thoughts on her?
Okay, so she's like Batman's cousin.
Go ahead.
I was just she's Batman's cousin?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's cool, man. Seeing a little bit into the inside of his family since he's always been such a loner. I mean, he's got his adopted family, but
Yeah.
that's cool.
Mike?
I mean, I'm excited to talk about the issue that we're about to for Batwoman too. So, I think she's a character that I think's been underused for a long time. I just don't think a lot of people know how to write her very well. I think Greg Rucka does such a great job with her. I liked her on Tinian's Rebirth Detective when there was like a team of Bat Family, and she was like kind of like the quasi leader along with Bruce. So I like that she's usually very much like not a counter to Bruce, but she like pushes back on Bruce a lot more than a lot of the other Bat Family does.
They keep going to this grave, and then here's your favorite new Batmobile, the Bat Hatch.
Yep, the Bat Hatch. Look at that thing. That's badass, dude. It looks like a Yugo, like the worst vehicle ever made.
It was funny because Green Arrow's like I was expecting something more. Bruce is like, well, we got to blend in.
Yeah. The thing about it is, if you see Bruce Wayne get into this car and you see Batman get out of it, like, I'm gonna be a little suspicious, right? And it doesn't look like it has enough legroom for any of them.
Yeah. But yeah.
While they're driving there, they get a call that there's a witness that is being transported, and somebody rams the transportation vehicle off the bridge. So Bruce takes the Bat Hatch and scares the hell out of Black Canary and Oliver and just drives the sucker right off the bridge. But they drive down, and Batman busts out a couple of like masks that they could breathe underwater, and they find the guy, they get him out of there, save the day, and then they just jump to Oliver in the top of this giant building, and there's all these investors that come up, and he's a total douchebag to them, and he tells them, he's like, the elevator don't work, you need to take the stairs, and the guy's like, this is the 83rd floor. He's like, oh, sucks to be you.
I thought it was funny too because it's like, why are you taking so long to read the note? There's only 2 things on there.
He was such a douchebag, dude. I loved it. It was great.
And then don't forget the bat hatch turned into a submarine too.
Yeah, it did, right? That was cool. He says it is what it needs to be, which is kind of cool because we'll get a lot more of it. That'll be nice. I like the bat hatch. I think it's better than the bat nasty by far.
Someone's taken everything from Deathstroke, and hell hath no fury like an assassin scorn. He's on the road to find a mysterious client, but it won't be easy. He's lost his money, his resources, his family, his best friend, and moral compass. What happens when the world's most terrifying assassin has nothing left to lose?
Shit, bang bang.
The funny thing about this book is we almost didn't need to do any panels because like this it's action. It's just straight action throughout this entire book. It's all great. It's awesome to read. It reads a mile a minute too.
Yeah.
And when we finally get to something, Slade gets shot, and so he has to retreat, and he retreats to one of his safe houses. And when he gets there, everything is cleaned out, including the safe. So he has jack shit. He has nothing. And so he's trying to wipe his computers because he's like, you know what? I got to abandon ship now. I'm going to have to start, burning everything as I go. So he's trying to wipe it all. And as it's getting wiped, a couple of rockets come underneath the door and just blow up his face.
And that winner goes to Cali Comics.
Wow.
Cali
Get
wins
those rigs.
with Batman Adventures #3.
Holy cow, dude.
It was been so hard to pick because there were so many good ones. They were like, you know what? Fuck yeah, bro. Batman Beyond, bro. Or Batman Beyond. Batman Adventures. Let's go, bro. Classic forever.
The guest
Batman
picker went with
Adventures
this one.
3, and this is my 3rd win.
Shit.
That's
and
awesome.
This is the bondage
Congrats,
cover.
Cali. What's going on, everyone? Here are the books that we're going to be covering for Friday, for episode 25 of Gotham City Lights Podcast with our guests, Bleecker Street Comics and Boston Chris. So first up, we're doing Batman / Wonder Woman Truth #1. Batman and Wonder Woman team up for a classic caper brought to you by the superstar talent Jeff Loeb, Batman and Superman, Batman, and artist Jim Chung, Justice League. The lasso of truth has been stolen, and the Cape Crusader and Amazon Princess race to ensure the safe return before it falls into the wrong hands. You won't want to miss this aftermath of Batman Hush, featuring the devious duo foolish enough to steal from Wonder Woman, the Joker, and Harley Quinn. This is going to be a fun one to read. I think it's only a one-shot, but I'm not sure, but we'll find out. And then next up, we're going to be covering one of our favorite books, Harley Quinn X Elvira #6. No sleep till Coney Island. Even the coolest, most out of this world road trips have it to end sometime, and the party's nearly over for the mistress of the dark and the clown princess of crime. But they are definitely going out with the biggest of big bangs. Will this fabulously dynamic duo be able to pull off the most ambitious holiday happening ever attempted by two amateur party planners? Find out as Elvira and Harley Quinn unleash upon the world the glory that is Full-O-Ween. And next up is going to be Lego Batman, the free comic book day one. The comic story titled The Lego Batman Returns will follow a day in the life of the Caped Crusader after returning to Gotham City from a brief hiatus. Back home, he encounters a variety of familiar DC characters paying homage to the Dark Knight's history and media, with references to past films, television shows, and comic books combined with signature Lego humor. Looking forward to this one. And then next for what we're going to be covering, we already covered issue 1 of Hush. Now we're going to be covering Batman 69, issue 2 of Hush, Lying Near Death. Batman must turn to the least likely person from the Bat family for help. The Huntress, meanwhile, Catwoman continues to hunt down the mysterious individual responsible for wreaking havoc in their lives, a past that leads her back to Poison Ivy. So yeah, those are the books that we're going to be covering for Friday with Bleecker and Boston Chris. Hope you guys tune into there and have a great time with us. These are the books we're going to be covering, so if you want to read along with us and ask some questions, we love that. But until then, guys, have a good one, and we'll see you Friday. Later on.
I never said thank you.